All right, listen, I know day 3, same clothes. I get it. Okay, I get it. But I got a lot of stuff on my plate, so I got to record back to back to back as much as possible to get all these videos at least recorded before I'm buried with Halloween Horror Nights, because I am recording this before Halloween Horror Nights even starts. It starts actually tomorrow as of this recording. Little blooper, little behind the scenes. But yes, today is the day, people. 2025 Knott's Scary Farms Scare Zones and Shows Hype List. Man, you know me, you know Nights of Horror. We love doing hype lists here on the Nights of Horror, and overall just enjoy getting everyone hyped for the event, getting everyone excited for the event, and sharing everyone's love for the event. We also love to hear all your guys' hype lists, so make sure to leave your guys' hype list down below. Today is shows and scare zones, so I'd love to hear what your guys' hype list is for shows and scare zones. A lot of you guys that watch this channel actually probably work at the event, so it's gonna be interesting to hear your guys' feedback as to what my hyped scare zones are for 2025, because I always hear it every single year. Now, I'm gonna start with the shows because I'm gonna keep the scare zones a little bit of a more of a. It's fun to keep it towards the end, keep you guys waiting. So we'll start with the shows, get that out of the way, and then we'll start the scare zones. And then tomorrow we're gonna talk about all the mazes. All right, here we go. We're gonna talk about shows first. There's 3 shows this year. Very shocked there's nothing in the big theater this year, but it's okay. We still got 3 terrific shows, 2 that I'm super excited for, 1 that I don't care to see, but you know, it's there. And that goes to Conjurers for number 3. That is my least hyped. I haven't seen it in a while. I don't know if they've changed the show since. They probably have. Maybe I should give it an updated viewing one of these nights. Maybe I will. But I don't know. Just not as excited for it. So yeah, that's out of the way. So number 2 is going to go to the hanging, because who doesn't love a good hanging? There's going to be a lot of, you know, they're bringing back it being offensive again and stuff, and I love that. So yeah, I can't wait to watch the hanging this year, and I'm going to watch the hanging this year because I've missed out on it, I think, last year. So I'm going to watch it this year for sure. And number 1, Process of Elimination. I think the greatest show, one of the greatest shows that Knott's has ever produced. Le Magnifique Carnaval du Grotesque. I love Carnival du Grotesque. It is such a good show. I think the acts every year are great, and then the in-between of like the dancing and like the stage crew and stuff, they're really fucking fun and cool. This show is very well produced, and I think they do an amazing job each and every year to bring that freak show vibe to life, especially it being right outside of Carnival right there. That just goes hand in hand with the theming. So congratulations on you guys. That is a great show, and it continues to get better and better every single year, in my opinion. So I can't wait to see what they do this season with that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the scare zones. All right, let's talk about the scare zones. Coming in at number 5. It's gonna be a bit of a shocker. Ghost Town Streets. Here's my thing. I miss Ghost Town being scary. I'm not saying it's not at times, but I don't know. I need more from it this year. Yeah, I need more scares this year. Give me more scares this year, and I guarantee it will move up. Because at one point it was the number 1 zone for me. Number 4, though, the Gauntlet. Now, the Gauntlet last year, the times that I gotten through there really caught my attention. I can't wait to see what they got going for this year. A lot of great people being added to the Gauntlet. A lot of people coming back to the Gauntlet. So I can't wait to see what that zone looks like for 2025. Number 3. I'm going to give it to the Goring 20s. Now, Goring 20s is always a fun time to go and check out. They do great storytelling in there, and they have a blast in there. And that's just a fun time to hang out with in general. So Goring 20s, I cannot wait to just stand around on some nights and just admire what is the beauty of the Goring 20s. So yeah, Goring 20s for sure. Definitely one that I am super looking forward to again. Number 2, Forsaken Lake. Of course, the Forsaken Lake has easily crawled up in our top 2 in the last couple of years, even going at number 1, I believe, at one point. So it's at number 2 this year, only because, like, you know, this next zone I think blew me away last year, so I got high hopes for it this year, but we'll see. Forsaken Lake, though, I'm looking forward to it every single year. I can't wait to see what we have in store for Forsaken Lake this year. Very excited for it, and can't wait to see what chaos becomes of it. And by process of elimination, my number 1 most hyped scare zone for 2025 is going to Carnival. Carnival had a great, solid 2024 year last year. It was a breath of fresh air. It was like a brand new reboot to Carnival last year. And if they obviously continue to build on that and capitalize on that, I guarantee you we're going to have another fantastic year in Carnival. So I'm excited to see what they have in store this year for Carnival, because these clowns are always going above and beyond to be out there, and they do a tremendous job at doing so. So I cannot wait to see what's in store for Carnival this year. But that is my most hyped scare zones and shows for 2025. What is your guys' most hyped scare zones and shows for this year? Leave them down in the comments below. Let's get the conversation going like we did last week with Halloween Horror Nights. So let me know. Tomorrow, our most hyped mazes for 2025. Stay tuned. We cannot wait to share that with you guys. But until then, stay spooky.